Right, so we're on to the big PVM push, right? So I've just been doing my Slayer task at the Calphite Queen. It's nice, I don't have to bring a switch because of the relics, right? I can just bang on it with the crush style of the Colossal Sword. Plus then we also have the relic, so every second KC, I want to say, is enough for me to then just proc the effect and use it on the second phase, not this first phase, because obviously I'm much more suited with the Colossal Sword to do this phase, though we are taking a decent chunk of damage there. Luckily, we can just stand under and heal, but I think we're also 8 off the... Yeah, we'll be 6 off of the 50 KC for the task, so I'll probably stay here after the Slayer task and, well, finish that off. We have gotten a few drops, but we'll check that out afterwards. I should probably be healing and restoring, which I'm not doing. Wait, no. That's wrong. I have the proc up, so I just want to do the initial hits, and then we can even just turn prayer off to make sure that we do die to it, because sometimes we've gotten lucky and it feels bad, right? I get the proc off when the Calphite Queen's like 1 hit away, and it's just like, oh god, I should have just saved it for the next attempt when, you know, you just roll a bunch of zeros back to back. But this should be, yeah, see, like this. So 160 is currently our threshold, right? Because we're at, oh no, 82, 164 damage. Yeah, it makes it nice and quick, right? So I will finish off the other 6 KCs. Right, on to the last KC for now. Right, I don't know if I'll come back. I think it's 150 for the other task. That's probably, well, you know what? In saying it, I'll probably go for it trying to fill out the collection log. But if I don't get it by the time I get all the drops, aside from the jar of sand, I probably won't bother with the 150. Hopefully this goes a bit more smoothly than that start, because that was a lot of munching. I should also probably swap off from the, what's it called? Void Knight set, right? I think even just with the Nezi Helm and normal armor, it's probably better, right? And then once we go do God Wars, getting Bandos and Nex, no, what is it? Is it Trova? Is the newest melee strength armor? Again, I'm not well versed in all the latest updates, but yeah, all that gear should be a bit better, I think, than the Void set. I do like, obviously, the high accuracy and slight damage boost, but I think we can get better all-around stats just from normal gear. Come on, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, so just be finished off already. Oh, and I should really just fish up probably sharks, that way I can combo eat, because that also saves a lot of time, rather than having to spam click through the Karambran, I think is the correct saying. But there we go, there's 50, 80 points, plus we got a bunch of good drops. This probably is the layer outside, right? No, oh no, it's the Grand Exchange, perfect. Cool, and we got 50, what was that, combat? Advancements, achievements, what are they called? It's this log, isn't it? To combat tasks. No? Because that's only 18. Okay, now I'm really confused. What was the task we just got? Either way, it's points, right? We'll probably make a push for the Adamant Cup, right? In this little episode. So, drop-wise, we got ourselves a bunch of seeds, which is really useful. We got Palm Tree and Magic, both the tasks. That's fantastic. And we got the Dragon Chain Body, as well as the Calphite Heads, but they're not really important since we don't have Mauritania, we can't stuff them. For the... I think I said before that I need it for the diary, but I completely forgot that it was auto-completed. Yeah, I just forgot about the step to Mauritania. Anyway, I'm going to figure out what tasks we can sort of knock off, and then probably just do a little bit more Slayer. Right, so we're starting off with some trees. But I think the go is going to be to try and do the fight caves, right? And I think I'm going to be a bit ambitious or overzealous for the first try. And I'm not going to bring a switch, right? We'll just use the Colossal Blade. There are obviously some issues. The main thing with Jad is to hit, right? Get the initial starting hit because of Berserker, then trigger Retribution. 82 prayer with 99, we don't have to hit a 62 or do 62 points of damage, but I'm also tempted to try and stack Vengeance. Does Vengeance work at the same time? Because that would be great if I can just do Vengeance and Retribution and use that to one-shot skip the whole healing phase of Jad. But then the other issues are, you know, all the different monsters in between, except for the other doggos, right? Everything else should be easy. We should be able to dispatch them nice and quickly with the Colossal Blade. The dogs and their hits, it should probably take 3 hits at best to do them. So it might be worth going and getting better gear before I do the fight caves, or obviously bringing a range switch and doing it normally, but we'll see how it goes. Finally, getting the roots really made me want to rip out my teeth. God. Took us 13 logs to get the final prompt. There we go. Palm tree is another one done. Either check or pick. Right, let's see how we fare. I am taking the Dragon Longsword and Dragon Defender for all the smaller mobs, but then I think the Colossal Blade is still the best bet, right? And again, our whole tactic is just nuke it down, right? Big first hit, and then we ourselves die, and we give off Vengeance. Yeah, Vengeance and Retribution. Right, this one's called Retribution? Yeah, Undying Retribution, same thing. Alright. Everything else should hopefully just be nice and easy. Right? We should always get the first hits, and yeah, shouldn't take too long. Right, this is now the test. Can we take on the small doggos and have an easy time with melee? So magic's fine, because we've got Protect. It's once we get into melee range, right? That's then the issue, because they have a decent melee attack. But we can always just walk away and heal, so I don't think it should be that difficult. And I did swap to the Colossal Blade, because aside from them and the healers, it can one-shot everything, so just super useful. But yeah, it looks like we'll be fine. So close too. So we're definitely not going to be under the 2630 for the advancement, whatever it's called. Combat achievement. I think that's the correct term, finally. But we are still, a sub half now, which is great. So Jad is spawning right in the middle. That's good to know. Basically, we just want to make sure we're full HP. We want to get the Survivor hit done. And then we just want to cast Vengeance. So I do have to swap to the staff, though. How long is the cast animation? Is it worth trying to get it off? I think it is. We'll leave on magic, because, again, the whole idea is we do die to Jad. Although I do want to... Oh, it's going to be... kind of going to be annoying getting over to Jad. I can go here as a safe spot, hopefully. I believe that's why it's marked. Right, and I should be out of the way, and I can cast... nope. At least that Survivor hit. Please get over to him, and please don't waste the hit. I did. Whatever. There's the Vengeance proc. Problem is healers, and I don't know the prayers. Stamp is... Nah, doesn't matter. Oh god. That was annoying. Yeah, so I had the right plan. I just didn't have a backup plan. Oh well, off I go again. To be honest, the main thing that messed me up was the Staff of Earth switch. I really should have just gone and bought Earth Runes instead of trying that. Right? Because the whole idea is I wanted the main hit from the Colossal Blade first, and then to proc Retribution, and so I should have hit and cast, and then while I was casting, I would have hopefully been KO'd and triggered Retribution, and that, because that would also allow me to bypass the healers. Because the idea is, well, Retribution finishes it off, and there's no HP left, so there's no spawn. Oh well, at least we can go for the 26 minutes. So I was hoping this would be a decent way to get a crystal key, but no luck, and I am on last 2 advancements, achievements. I still got to learn what they're called. I think they're just combat achievements, right? So we have to beat the deranged archaeologist with magic and just 25 KC, which we're on 24. Suppose I will stay here for a little bit longer, just grinding it with melee and hoping. That's, yeah, the last 2 combat tasks. There we go. I will try to commit that to memory. I probably won't, though. And a prayer. Well, that wasn't so bad. I was going to go till 50, but there we go. Crystal key, so we can go open that, and we can probably finish off the diaries, right? Valador, Fremnik, and Varrock. I think I needed Herblore. Yeah, and cooking, and fletching. Well, I'll probably do some skilling, because it's probably about time we at least get everything to 90, if not 99. So at the very least, we get ourselves Dragonstone, and then I can go ahead and get 80 crafting. We can do that. We can go do the charge. Horrible roll. Oh well, Dragonstone's good at least. New plan. I think I should have looked into this a bit more. So the rewards for the combat tasks are actually pretty good. If we can get up to the 3rd hilt, we get free God Wars teleports and extra points at, well, commendations at pest control. And I assume they're multiplied, so it's an extra 3. And if they are multiplied by the minigames, is it 8 or 4? Either way, that would be huge to ramping up the getting these all to 50 mil, right? And using pest control. Even just using that for prayer would be probably the go at that point. So I think I'm gonna see how many tasks I can get done. At the very least, we already have the first pommel, so that's 1 extra commendation, which is still kind of nice. But yeah, let's figure out what we can do in terms of the combat achievements, which I've never touched, but luckily we have the wiki. A little bit of mole hunting to start off. 25 for the task. I guess I need to collect the reward if I want to know how many points I have exactly. Despite, well, the other option is to go through or just add up and multiply by the points you get, but easy enough. We should at least get the first pommel. So combat achievements, I think I completed tier. Give me my pommel, please. Hilt, same thing. And more pest control points. Do you have to have it on you? I'm curious about that one. I'll Google it later. But anyway, combat-wise, we have... we only need 55 points. So there are definitely probably enough tasks. Temporis is the big one, right? Because I haven't really done much of that. But I guess I'll write down the list and we'll try and get the 55 points. Right, Dagannoth time. So I got a slay task for it, so might as well, right? It's part of the combat achievements plus the tasks, so hopefully we can do it all with melee. I haven't brought anything, considering the Calphite Queen was nice and simple, just meleeing through the 2nd phase. I'm hoping we can do all 3 kings just with the Colossal Blade, and probably once I hit 85, I'll go get a whip and then come back and finish off the task. But yes, this should be interesting nonetheless to see, right? Either way, we can nuke one of them, or we can try and cluster the melee one up at the same time. This is a pretty bad spawn with mage straight away. We're doing decent damage, so I think we should be fine, right? And I just need to sort of give a little leeway of time between them, right? So they don't all respawn at once. So I kind of just need to run around, then go after the prime, right? Anyway, looks very doable. Maybe not as doable as what I was thinking. This is taking a long time. I thought Prime was the melee one, right? But I guess Rex is. And then... No, Rex is melee, Rex is mage. Prime must be range, and then range is melee, right? That's the combat triangle. And we can still sort of do it. And I suppose I should be trying to line them up so that I can do all 3, right? God. Position-wise, I don't... that was close. If we can get Rex done quickly, which I don't think we're going to be able to, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. There's a chance. No, I think it's like 9 seconds, isn't it? So there's no chance of doing it like that. It's nice every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, I guess I can try and group them up and go for all 3. I would like throwing axes for coming back. And I guess I should be taking the bones, right? Because they are decent prayer. And the pure essence is definite. Do I need the hide? You do need to craft, but I think you can get the gear as drops, can't you? I don't know. Who's coming back first? None of them. No, I like leave and pick the different area. We'll probably just leave prayer on and just do range, maybe? I don't know, I'll need to figure it out. Obviously, I want to get to 25 KC for all of them, and I should probably look at the tasks and see what exactly I need, drop-wise. Right, so I brought some switches, totally not because I died thinking I could tank all 3. Sad part 2, right, because that is what happened. Undying Retribution propped up right after ended, yeah, there you go, right? Literally the next message. Well, I should say, it procced because of that, but timer-wise it was about 3 minutes, right, because of the spawn, time a minute each, and then I was lasting, I had Rex down again. But anyway, I digress. We brought switches, and hopefully it goes a bit smoother now. Alright, we can just focus on one by one using the correct style. And I do know they have to be dealt with within 9 seconds of each other, so I would like to try and group them up. It's kind of hard to get Undying Retribution to work in that manner, right? I need to get them all down, and then, you know, finish off Supreme and be close enough to the other two to get done. But I did grab some combo eats to make it a little bit easier on myself. Right, so that's Supreme, so we swap to range, and then feel bad because now we pulled Rex. No, yes. Am I getting the names correct yet? Yes, we pulled Rex. So I should probably... do I care enough? Do I just go up the ladder and de-aggro? That probably works too. Right? Go up, eat, replenish, and hopefully Rex and best. Well, I can check out the other caves most likely too. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people here at the moment. Go back to private though. I have to wait. Okay, we'll go to Slayer. We'll deal with Supreme again and die straight away apparently. So I didn't have prayers on. It's annoying. And then we'll go up and try not to pull Rex. Because I would like to keep the KC all kind of symmetrical, right? And then once the 25 is done, I can work on just the tasks and then probably just focus Supreme with prayers on. So it should mean Rex doesn't pull. Ooh, oops, I've got to equip the ammo. And also change the prayers to Eagle Eye. A lot of micromanaging I'd like to avoid. Oh well. In all honesty, it feels kind of slower to be using range, but we'll continue. Blast-wise, we've got Fire Blast. I do have Blood Runes, but I don't want to burn them. So we'll just do that, swap to melee, and hopefully we can... Oh, I'm attacking the wrong one. Swap to range, Colossal Sword, and don't pull Rex. Although, Undying Retribution's up. So if I can get them positioned nicely, I wouldn't mind getting it off. That's Supreme down, so, oh well, no Undying. Come over here, we can safe spot it, right? If I do it like this. Does this still work? I have the tiles marked for a reason. No, okay, so you run there, then you run down, and it gets caught on the ledge. Yeah, okay. Gotta love my old tile markings from when I did this way back when. God, that's Rex. Then we come up here, we wait for Prime to come in range, and then we go and deal with Supreme quickly. Right, I think is the way. Cool, make sure prayer's on. No drops, but Supreme should be nice and quick. Yeah, it's gonna be so tricky doing all the tasks, right? Because there's some weird ones too, like landing the finishing blow with the bounce of a rune throwing axe, and then freezing. It's gonna be very interesting getting them all done. Oh, first drop. I ended up just going back to the Colossal Greatsword. It's just Colossal Sword. Yeah, it's easier, especially once they're dealt with, right? And I can split them up and make sure they're all far apart. I can just pick them off one by one. Just the high hits are significantly better, and I'm having bad rolls, you know, using magic or range. So overall, I think it is just better. Right, so I think this is as good as it's probably going to get in terms of trying to get Retribution to proc. Ah! No. Rex was not close enough, nor was Supreme anyway. It's kind of annoying, and I am bumbling around, but there's another unique at the very least. Okay, this is the best it's going to get. Should be able to KO all three of them with Undying Retribution. Perfect, and we get the... Yeah! Awesome. Another Sea Scroll I don't need. I do want the Pure Essence, and we will have to go change locations once again. Right, so we might as well go for the other tasks as well. So we have beat Supreme whilst under attack of the other two. I guess because they all died at the same time, right? We didn't get that. Prime with a Rune Thrown Axe off of Rex. Now, my hope is if I keep Rex at full HP, right, that will guarantee the hit of the Rune Thrown Axe, even on the bounce. Fingers crossed. And then just Rex while immobilized. So I went ahead and swapped to Ancient Magics, and that's just nice and easy. I can just sit in the safe spot and, what are we doing? Burst him until he's done. Well, we might as well let Undying Retribution do the trick. I haven't damaged either of the other two, so it should, yep, just finish off Rex. Supreme. Ah, but still doesn't count. I have to do it with combat, apparently. That's very interesting to me. Right, so immobilize should be nice and easy, considering he was weakened from the Undying Retribution. So another few casts and he should be done, and it's only a medium task? Yeah, 2 points. But still, we're building up. Right, we should definitely be able to get the next tier of the Combat Diary done, at the very least, for the extra points. I don't know about getting the 3rd tier for max pest control points, we'll have to see. Well, now it's all just about... oh, excuse me. Well, now it's all just about staying alive till... There we go, Rex is back. Make sure we are under attack now, and this should hopefully do the trick. Please. Thank you. Right, let's hope this works. I have Prime very low. It's just gonna be so hard to get Supreme close enough to do this, right? No! Oh, I'm so good. I'm so glad I looked off to the monitor. I have to bounce it off to Rex. Okay, so I need... Oh, no. No, that is bad. Do not waste those, please. Alright, let's just get rid of Supreme quickly. Okay, now we wait for Rex. Oh, and definitely pick that up. Equip it. Eat up. Store the prayer. Eagle Eyes on. Good. 8 seconds. And we just want them as close as possible with a chance to bounce, right? Please work. Please be, he's at max HP, so it hits. Oh, I don't want to die though, so many menus. Okay. Oh. Please bounce. Ah, it didn't hit. It's not a guarantee. That's bad. I mean... Oh, this is so annoying to do then. How... I should have brought the range switch, I guess. I mean, it's only 2 points. No, it's a 4-point task, isn't it? Yeah, so I should probably just keep trying until I get it done. Again, I have, like, infinite resources, so it's not that bad. As long as I pick up the rune-throwing axes, I can just wait for special attack to come back and then go over there and do it again. And it's just about not pulling Supreme, I suppose. Yeah, it's what we gotta do. Only issue is because they do regen HP, right? Hopefully I can get it. I'll just have to chance it and try and get Prime as low as absolutely possible. Because 13 HP is not going to cut it. For landing, you know, a special attack here and there. And, of course, it gets KO'd. Ah, so annoying. Yes! I actually got it. I was just spam clicking, and luckily I haven't died. Well, I do have Undying Retribution up. But God, does that feel good. Alright, I think we'll end it there for today. I should probably get a few licks in before we succumb. Right, and I will just grind out the rest of the Dagonos. Try and go for the drops. There's another Archer's Ring, unfortunately. I don't need it. Well, you need it to combine, don't you? I'll grab it just in case. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See ya. No, that's a little silly. I should end off, there you go, with the KO to Rex. No drop, unfortunately. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.